Well, it's not being weird. I'm being weird. All right. I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put my camera is in here. I told my child yesterday, I was like, so not liking my webcam. I was joking with him, and I said, when I was in the closet and I was just going live off of my cell phone, um, uh, I don't know, like the view of the camera, everything was just better. I'm like, now that I've bought this freaking expensive web camera, like I don't like it. And he's like, of course, right, Murphy's Law. So I'm trying to figure out like where's the best place to set it, if it's like better higher or lower. Oh, it's really weird. Also, when you're live on your phone and you're looking at your phone, you can see yourself. So when I go live, right, I have to stare right into my camera, but my computer screen with myself is over here, so I can't see myself. So I'm kind of not a fan. Okay. So I'm going to tell you something super funny. So, when I do sessions, I either do them in person, on the phone, or by video call. So, I realized the other day because of something that a client said that I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds like I'm doing dishes while I'm doing sessions. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing dishes. So, I was laughing because I realized like there's a lot going on. Like I'm moving all over the place and, breathing and whatever. And so people that are on the phone and can't see me don't know what I'm doing, but your subconscious has beautiful ability to want to be cleared or have things released by a certain way. And so I either just release like this. It just depends. Sometimes I use my hands. Sometimes I do this. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's a really great way to release. Sometimes I just breathe. Sometimes your subconscious really wants a magnet. Like when I first started doing releasing, I used this magnet because I like to fidget. So it helps me keep my own energy. And then I started having connections with specific stones, and these are like associated. Like this is associated with your heart chakra. So if you have a block with your heart chakra, we might use this. Like this one is one of my ancestors. This is a stone that is associated with my peacock. I call her the peacock lady. Like this one is associated with my baby girl that helps me with my helping you to release stuff. So anyway, I'm telling you that because I realized that it sounds like I'm doing dishes, right? So I pick up a stone, I release, I clear, we make sure that you're good to go, and then I drop it down, right? So I'm like, for people that are just on the phone, it sounds like I'm having a picnic while we're doing your session, but not really. Anyway, I thought that was funny because I was like, man, I really need to explain to people who are just on a phone call what is going on. So they're not like, why does it sound like she's doing the dishes? I don't do dishes. No, I do dishes. I'm the only one in the house that does dishes. Okay. For a minute, I was like, am I even live right now? Yes. It's Friday. What are we doing this weekend? It looks like I'm doing sessions. So doing some sessions with some awesome clients. Yep. I don't really know that we have much going on. It snowed again last night, it appears. So not super happy about that. But you know what? It's good. We need the moisture. We really do. So it's always good when we get these really big snowstorms at the end of the spring. Plus, two, mentally, I can handle it, right? Because I tell myself, ooh, we're getting really close to spring. It'll melt fast. It's not like when we're going into the winter, dead of winter, and I'm like, whoa. So, I cannot for the life of me figure out how to see the top fans on my page right now. So I'm going to give the socks away to a top fan this week. So as soon as I figure it out, of course, when you go to find something, right, you can't. And I'm like, I know that I've seen this before. I know that there is a spot on my page that I can see where my top fans are. But when I tried to Google it right before this, of course, every little tutorial that I picked up was from like 2017, and Facebook's changed like 15 times since then. So I'm going to put a little more effort into it. But I will announce the winner of the socks, just not right now. But socks that we're going to give away. Let's do the socks we're going to give away next. So Peep socks for this week, right? Peep socks for this week. Little Chicky Peeps. They're this week. And then next week, we'll give away these super cute Happy Easter socks. Okay. That's what we will post. They are very pink, but the settings on my camera are not really showing you that. I'm really frustrated with my camera. Did I mention that? Okay. I don't even think I'm gonna, yeah, let's see. I'm gonna just scroll around here for a second. I'm interested to see something. Apparently I can put some graphics up. Let's not do that, right? I'll be like that guy and turn myself into a cat. Nope, nothing in here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Okay. What else is exciting going on? I'm going to show you something fun in a second. Should we show something fun now? Yes, we should show something fun now. I'm going to show something fun now, and then I'll talk to you about a little pick-me-up for today. So I thought this was so cute, and in fact, I have matching socks. I know. I found this beautiful, fantastic. We should really turn this around. I need to get the full effect of the cup here. I found this so cute thing on Mercari. That's where I buy all of my Rae Dunn stuff that I can't find locally when there is a piece that I just cannot live without. But are you ready for this? This has got to be one of the freaking most cutest Easter things that I have, honestly. My kid's like, what is that? I'm like, what do you mean, what is it? It's a peep, for crying out loud. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Look at how freaking cute this is. It would be complete honesty to say that I love things with faces, obviously with my shirt that I have on as well. Okay, so this is a canister, and obviously the lid comes off, but I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to break it. And it has the cutest little egg scoop. Oh my goodness, isn't it? I'm sure I showed it to Dave. I'm sure he was just thrilled. Okay, super cute. And I'm wearing matching socks. I'm wearing Peep socks to match my canister with my Schmore shirt because that's how we roll. Okay, what I wanted to leave you with today, a little uplifting, is by the way, if you are saying hi, I'm getting Zippo chats. I don't know if you are, but I can't see anything. Is what I want to leave you with today is I was doing my morning Facebook scroll, trying to give some love, light, and joy to others by making some cute little comments or telling you that I love you. Anyway, I ran across someone. I don't know who she is, but she made a comment about losing her husband, losing her children's dad, I think when he was 32 or she was 32 or something. And I was like, oh man, you know, that hit home really. And, but it led me into a moment where I was like, this is a beautiful thing when you run across people that have gone through the same thing as you. Because you realize you have this connection, right? And connections with people are beautiful. Some of them are very easy. Like whenever I used to run across people that were in the military, right? It's automatic connection. Like you just have, we called it the brotherhood of the military, right? You just have that connection. But when you realize that someone else has gone through something similar to you, hello, happy Friday. Hi, Maurice. And that connection creates like a bond for you. And so I thought, wow, though, there is some importance to this. There is definitely some importance to the bond of being around people that have gone through similar things. Because it's really easy to get connected to people that share or have gone through a traumatic event that is similar to what you've gone through. So I'm going to add to this a little caution. Be careful about the people that you allow that connection to be with, because other people's energy has such an impact on you. And while we do want to give support and we do want to uplift and we do want, to give each other that encouragement, is what you have to be careful about is don't connect yourself to people that have been through the same type of trauma that you have, that are in a victim mindset. Okay. It's a really easy to get into that space. And, I'll be honest with you, like, allow yourself to do it at the beginning of your trauma. There's nothing wrong with being in the victim space. Initially, it's, I believe, part of the process of processing those emotions. I believe it's the part of the process of grieving. You got to go through that whole up and down thing to fully feel it, fully let it come. And I believe that part of that is feeling the victim mindset, the like, why has this happened to me? But you cannot live there, because living in a victim mindset is the number one boundary to allowing you to find peace and hope again. And a lot of you have guilt associated with that. You're like, well, I can't let it go because then it feels wrong that, so-and-so passed away, or I lost whoever, or this traumatic event happens. And if I just brush it off like that, then, I have guilt that I don't care. And that's a really big past agreement that you have to let go. Otherwise, your trauma will dictate and run your life. Allowing it to go does not mean that you don't care. It does not mean that you don't have empathy. It does not mean that that person passed in vain, or that traumatic experience happened and, you should just brush it off and go on and it doesn't matter. That's not what it means. But here's the thing that you ultimately have to cognitively and subconsciously understand. Okay. The event happened. There is nothing you can do to go back and change it, but there is everything you can do in moving forward. Now, if you're like, well, it feels wrong to move on, either way, the event still happened. So you can choose to live in the victim mindset and keep replaying it in your head and feeling that and feeling that and feeling that and confirming with your head, yes, I need to feel it. That's how that has to work. You can make the decision, create a healing journey out of it. Okay. People to get into a better spot. You do that by moving on, by showing others that it can be done, by being an example that you don't have to live in that guilt and that shame, in that sorrowful, horrible place, by recreating that event and telling yourself that you don't deserve better. Okay. So be around people that are survivors. Be around people that use their past as a way to help other people, or people that have survived what they've went through. It doesn't mean that they don't care. It doesn't mean that they don't have a heart. It doesn't mean that they're just like, oh, my daughter passed away. It's not a big deal. That's not what that means. Find the people that have decided to not let life take a hold of them and to use what they have gone through for the better of helping others. Those are the types of people that when you're bonding together, you find someone that's been widowed, you find someone that's lost a child, you find someone that's had their house burned down, you find a person that has been through the same event as you, but has become a survivor. Because if you don't, and you keep surrounding yourself with people that have been through the same thing and they are in a victim mindset, it will pull you down to the depths of hell, honestly, emotionally. After my husband passed away, I found a support group. It was on Facebook, and it was people that had lost someone to suicide. I had to leave. It was so emotionally devastating and negative and draining. All it was people hopping on there and just talking about how they couldn't move forward and they couldn't do this and they couldn't do that. It was not a place for me. Like, there was no way I was going to heal surrounding myself with people that were basically unable or refusing to move forward from an event that had happened to them. And for a lot of people, that sounds harsh. They're like, oh, But either way, the event happened. So you got to choose, right? Choose to take on the day, choose to make it through this, choose to be a survivor. Because with the victim mindset, you will remain in the same place that you are in. And I don't know about you, but I don't like that place. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it makes me want to sit in my room all day. I don't like the way that it makes me treat other people because I project my aggression. I project my frustration on everyone else. And I do the life isn't fair. So don't you dare do that to me because I've been through this. I've been there. I don't like to be in that mindset. Um, so choosing. So bond yourself with people. Good morning, Lisa. Bond yourself with people. Find people that help you to be uplifted and not being around the people that are in the victim mindset. Okay, guys, I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I'm going to go figure out how to find my top fans, and then I will give away the socks to whoever I randomly select from the top fans this week and the people that have been sharing. Okay, have a great day. And wow, my 17-year-old has pants on. I meant instead of shorts. Okay. All right. Travel safe, Lisa, and